Today, we're going to go back in time about 10 years ago. This is an exercise that we did recently at the Next Level Couple event that we had at our house here in Austin, Texas. This is the first time that we've done this event. And from my perspective and the feedback that we got from the couples, it was a great event. And I think we'll continue to do this. So we decided to test it out this year. Just do a small group of couples. There was 7 to 8 couples here, depending on the time of the weekend. But anyway, part of that event, we did an exercise, and, I might have even mentioned this on the podcast before. This is something that I think about often and kind of consider regularly too. And here's the question that I want to ask you. So go back 10 years ago, so to 2012, and just think about your life. Where were you at in 2012? Where were you working? How much money were you making? Where were you living? What house were you in? What city were you in? How old were your children? If you had children, were you married? Maybe you weren't even married yet. What did your life look like? And so again, what was your job? What was your career? What did your business look like if you were already in business? What did your investment portfolio look like in 2012? And then you fast forward to today, and here's the question that I pose. Is your life better today than you could have imagined, or what you were striving for in 2012? Is it better or is it worse? And majority of people that I talk to say that their life is drastically better than what they could have imagined in 2012, 10 years forward. Drastically better than what they could have imagined, and definitely better than it was 10 years ago. And so I pose the question, and it makes me think about a scripture that says, our God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask, think, or imagine. So it's so powerful, because if people and the universe and God himself or herself, whatever God is, if it will align around us, and again, you hear me say this so many times, but the more you give, the more you're going to receive. Zig Ziglar's quote: you can have everything you want in life if you just help enough other people get what they want. So when you go back 10 years and you think about that, the thing I want to challenge you with today, if that is true, and we're more intentional about it in the next 10 years, or even 5 years, or even 3 years. Cameron Herold has a great book called Vivid Vision. Matt King, who's the CEO of GoBundance and also runs a family office for David Osborne, came in and spoke to the couples on a Sunday, and this was a big part of the conversation too. What does legacy and wealth planning and all of that look like? And really, in his theme, we had done this exercise the day before, and the theme that he constantly kind of revolved around too was really just setting your intentions, setting your vision, getting really clear on what you want. And by the way, what do you really want? Why do you want it? What are you going to do to get it? Measure results, adjust. The thing about it is, when you start writing out a 3-year vision or a 5-year vision or a 10-year vision, even, it's your vision. You're the one that gets to decide if you decide to adjust. And I think so many people get bottled up because once they put that vision and that pen to paper, they're scared. Well, what if it doesn't come to pass? And how is this going to happen? And the thing that I would challenge you with, if you go back 10 years ago, there's no way that you could have mapped out everything good that was going to happen in your life. So sometimes we just have to step out in faith a little bit and dream and put a vision out there, not knowing exactly how it's going to happen, but knowing that if we start chasing a certain dream and desire and things we want, that the entire universe, God and people in the universe will align around us to make good things happen to us.